Hey everyone, this is Colin from Colin's Pizza, and today I'm going to talk about what I want from Pokémon Legends Arceus. Now this game is a cool open world, it looks like an open world, 3D open world Pokemon game coming out on the Switch, I think 2022. And this game has got me hyped. I feel like a lot of people are not excited for this game. I am very, very excited for this game. And I don't think they'll let me down, but anything can happen. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what I want from it. And I recently did a video of what I want from Brilliant Diamond. This game, I think, can offer a lot more because it's not a remake; it's an original game, and I'm really excited for it. Let's go into it. So the first thing I want from this game is that I want it to be a completely open world region. So it's an open world, but we're stuck in the region of Sinnoh. I want it to be an open region, so I can explore wherever I want, go through forests, go for into like the mountains, kind of like Breath of the Wild. I don't want it to be like stuck on the routes. I want it'd be cool to see the routes being built. It'd be cool to see you can go on the routes and then explore off of them. That would be interesting and fantastic to see. So basically, just imagine Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon everywhere. That's basically what I want from this, so the open region kind of thing. And another thing I really want, which I was kind of talking about, is I want to see the region being built. I want to see it being created. So I want to see the routes being made. And in the trailer, you first see you go through a town. I don't know what town that is, but I want to be able to see all the towns being made. And obviously the cities being created. And a part of that, I want to see the gyms being built. You might not be called gyms back in the day, in this game's timeline. They might be called, trials. It'd be interesting to see, just the region being created itself. Because I think the plot is like you come out on a ship, and you get to go through this region and explore for the first time. And that's why you bring the different starters. Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, I believe. Yeah, so that's what's cool about it. And so I really just want to see the region of Sinnoh being made. And another thing I want is because in ancient times, I want to see you create the Pokedex. You don't get a cool phone thing, but you get a cool notebook. And I just want to see you draw pictures of the Pokemon, and that's their picture, and you get to write about it, and that's the stuff I want to see in the Pokedex. And you probably don't have to manually make it. You probably just like in every game, you catch a Pokemon, it just automatically does it for you. But I want to be able to do that. I don't want it to just forget the Pokedex because you don't have the technology. I want to be like a cool notebook type Pokedex. That would be really cool and interesting to see how they do that. And it's just a simple thing, it's not a big gameplay mechanic, but it would be really cool to see how they do a Pokedex in this game. And this one is probably like a big dream. It's probably very hypothetical. But I believe Arceus, the Pokemon, has the ability to time travel. I could be completely wrong. But what would be cool is that if you're able to catch Arceus, that you're able to time travel yourself, that you can use Arceus to time travel through Sinnoh. So what I would like to see is you get to go through time and see Sinnoh being made throughout time, see different times of here it is the beginning of Sinnoh, here it is, there's a lot of progress, and here it is, in today. I think that'd be really cool to see, and it'll let you get to do cool stuff that you can't do in the past. In the past you get to explore it, in the future you get to go through gyms and all that, and battle trainers. And there's just so many possibilities that they could do. It's probably a lot of work to do. So it's probably just a big dream I have of mine. And I could be totally wrong if Arceus can't time travel. Now this next thing I want is, I don't think there should be an evil team. You don't need Team Galactic to be there at the very beginning of Sinnoh. But what would be cool is there to be evil or mean civilizations in the region. Probably not native people, but groups of people who have come in on ships, and are trying to live out their lives, but they're kind of mean people, It'd be cool, not take them down, but they're they're just mean guys. You fight them. It doesn't have to be an evil organization that's trying to take over the region. It could just people who are just mean, trying to survive, and wipe out other civilizations in the region, and you're trying to fight them. I think that'd be really interesting. And they don't have to be called Team Galactic, or it doesn't have to be a team. It's just mean people that you could take care of, you take care of, that you fight against and try to survive. Everyone's trying to survive in this region, and it'd be cool to just see, just to fight against them. They're not an evil team. It's just evil people, and they're all trying to survive. Now, the next thing I want, which I think is completely possible, is I want music similar to Breath of the Wild. Quiet, ambient music, but I also want it to be the music from Diamond and Pearl. I want the music from those games, but turned into ambiance music. Just walking through the wild. So basically, again, similar to Breath of the Wild, but transfer it like Diamond and Pearl. Because that music has amazing music, but change that music into just ambiance type music. I think it's possible. I'm not a musician. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. It's this is impossible. What are you talking about? What a fool. I could be totally wrong about that. I think just transferring that kind of music into that, because I know, like in Singing in the Rain, he's able to change this music into jazz music. So that's how I see it's possible to do it. You know, I could be totally wrong though, but it'd be really cool just to walk through Sinnoh with this like ambient type music. Just a dream. Now the last thing I could think of is, now hear me on this. You know how in Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield you have like the different forms. You have Alola forms and you have Galar forms. What I think would be cool is to have, and so this is in old times, I'm not sure if it's ancient, but it's in old times. I think it'd be cool to see this Pokemon, like Sinnoh Pokemon, but different typing. So imagine that this is like the first thought I had is like Buizel. It's like a water type. It's a water type Pokemon. But imagine in the ancient times, there's an older type of Buizel, which is a ground type. But there's also, at the same time, there's a different Buizel, which is a water type. And it's, you know, from evolution. That's like, not like, you know, Pokemon evolution, but like, you know, Darwinism evolution. So it'd be cool to see two different types of the same Pokemon, but because throughout time, one doesn't last. But because we see that in our present, down in Pearl timeline, like we see the Pokemon we have because they survived. But because this is an ancient time, it'd be cool to see different types of the same Pokemon. That's why, you know, in Alola and Galar, you have the different Pokemon just because it's a different region. I want to see different Pokemon because it's a different time, and they haven't evolved yet. Or they have, but the old versions are still there. So, you know, it'd be very interesting to see, like, just like different typings of the Pokemon we already know from Sinnoh, but at the same time see the new Pokemon, the Pokemon we already know from Sinnoh. Like maybe there's a fire type Bidoof, and also the normal type Bidoof, or you know, a water type Shinx that was evolved, or you know, like just different types of Pokemon that we already know, along with the Pokemon that we already know. It sounds, I'm making it sound more complicated than it is, I think, but I just like, you know, Darwinism evolution kind of Pokemon would be cool. Not just like, you know, the region version of Pokemon, like that region specific, but like just like, you know, that timeline, like that time specific, because you know, like in our world, you know, like, you know, our animals have evolved from this, and because of Darwin evolution, that's would be cool to see the Pokemon we know from Sinnoh in different, you know, different forms, just from like Darwinism type evolution. That I think would be really cool, and I think that might create some cool mechanics of like, you know, just Pokemon we already know, different forms, and that means you probably wouldn't have to have Mega Evolution because of it. You wouldn't have to have Sinnoh variants because of it. Like you already have it because of the, like, you know, different typing of wow, my head hurts. But that's what I want. And that's probably one of the things I want most. And it'd be cool to see, I mean, is like this just different typings of Pokemon because of Darwin evolution sort of thing. So those are the things I want from Pokemon Legends Arceus. There are probably some more things that I'll think of. If you guys can think of anything, please comment them down below. If you are excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus, please let me know, because I think I'm like 1 out of a million who's excited for it. I think a lot of people are not excited. But please let me know if you're excited, because I'm very excited for this game. I want this game to succeed, and I think it will. Even if it fails, I think it will succeed in some way. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to have a fantastic day. See you later. Bye!